Hey, greetings. Greetings, everyone. I pray all is well. Welcome to session 2 of A Different Kind of Living. I see we got a few people on here. Let me see. Good evening. Hey, Alicia. So, as Alicia sees, we can do text chat. I am asking if everyone can please just stay muted until we get into the Q&A session. That would be outstanding just because we have about 60 people registered. So it can get hectic if we don't keep our videos and our audios muted. So if you can just stay muted, that'll be beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. My father's solar return was yesterday. And so as soon as I got back in town, I went over there and then I came here so that I could hop onto this class, which I am very excited about. Session 1 went so very well. At least I enjoyed it. I can speak for myself. But I also received a lot of feedback on how helpful it was, especially with those who have purchased A Different Kind of Living ebook and who are using it as a resource. So we give thanks for that. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to wait just a few minutes. It is now 7:31. Let's wait until about 7:35 and then we're going to get started. All right. I anticipate the session only to be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but not too much longer than that. I know on the description it said 2 hours, but it shouldn't take us that long. I'm in no rush, but I just wanted to let you know I won't try to hold you all evening. I will not. I will do the best that I can to relay the information as clear and official and thorough as possible without keeping you all night. Yes. For those of you all who are watching this as a replay, we give thanks for you watching this. If you're catching it on YouTube, thank you so much. If you are catching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe at the bottom right there so that you can know when I post the replays of these sessions, as well as you all may know, I do meditations every Monday. That is motivation and meditation, where I speak about a certain topic and then we do a meditation in association with it. I am one that encourage everyone to deepen your practice of meditation because it is hands down one of the most effective ways to find your alignment with your heart's desires and your alignment with bliss. Y'all know I'm a pusher of blissful living. And so all of this is about blissful living. Gone are the days where we believe, I pray, okay? And it's no offense to those who still believe that, but I pray that gone are the days believe we have to wait until an afterlife to live in heaven or experience heaven or feel bliss. I pray that we make an effort as much as we can to live a blissful experience right now and teach our children that they have come into this physical experience to experience bliss, to experience creating and creation. You know, this is what we're here for. We are creators. We are of the same of life that create worlds, that created everything around us. We are of that same source of life. We possess that same power to create and to experience so much beauty and bliss. That is the desire. So make sure you all are tuning into those meditations, deepening your practice. And if you have not yet, go ahead and snag a copy of this ebook, A Different Kind of Living, and utilize it. Use it as your guide. You know, when you need to know, hey, today is Wednesday, what color should I have on? I should give a little test. Today is Wednesday. What color should we wear if we want to tune into the energy of Wednesday? Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody know? Yeah, but use it as your guide so that you can live this blissful life. Okay. I think lastly, if you're in Atlanta area, I would love for you to join me December the 21st for the annual winter solstice event. It's always a just absolutely positively beautiful and blissful time. Yes, Amina, that's correct. Green for Wednesday. The winter solstice event is always powerful, always beautiful. I mean, just so, so beautiful. And this year would not be an exception to that. Except this year, we're also adding a 3-course meal to the event. So it's going to be dope. It's also going to be in a different location than I usually do it, which I usually do it at Iwi Fresh Garden Day Spa. But this year, I'm doing it at Fuse, which is the building that my den, the space, you know, my Queen Yenn's den is in. But we will be having it in the sanctuary of that place, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space. The chef is our sister Tina Myers of Mystic Roots. She is also our decor sister. So we already know the space is going to be so beautiful and the event is going to be beautiful. And we're just going to have a great, great time. It's a beautiful way to end your year and begin this, what many call New Year. And I will be doing a talk, an free online session to talk about the power of winter solstice, as well as the power and significance of winter solstice in our journey, as well as the significance of this full moon coming up on 12/12, coming in at 12/12. It's such a beautiful time. This whole month is a beautiful, beautiful space of creation. So if we really tune in to the energy this entire month, is going to be that much more powerful and significant for our journey into the winter months and spring. What we want to do, spring, you should be seeing your things blossom. So we're setting the tone right now. So I am doing that session on December the 11th, an online session, December the 11th, to talk about the significance and the power of this full moon coming on 12/12 at 12/12. And this winter solstice on 12/21. Notice all of the ones and twos. I'll be breaking down the significance of that numerology of those ones and twos and how we can use it. Y'all know I'm a teacher at heart, so I love to do these things. It's not an absolute necessity for us to know all of the details, but it's that much more beautiful, because surely for a lack of knowledge, a man perishes. And that doesn't necessarily mean die of his death, but we could be living life so much more abundantly if only we knew how to tune in. And you know your girl, I try to make it real layman's terms, understandable, so that you can not only understand, but you're able to share it with friends, family, everyone can understand. Because the more we understand, the more we can live this blissful life. And when you live blissfully, that means I can live blissfully. Because the more you're blissful, I can be blissful, right? That's the mission. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's get this thing going. By all means, if you know somebody who wanted to tune in and they're not tuned in, hit them up and tell them, tune in. Hello. Shout out to all of the tribe members. Salute who are online. All of my tribe members, salute. Give thanks. I look forward to seeing y'all on the 8th for our tribe session. If you don't know about the official tribe of Oyun Ministries, you can check it out at queenyenn.com/join. We have a whole lot of fun. We convene together. We do some beautiful things. And, you know, it's just a good time when you come together with tribe. All right, so I'm just going to share this screen and we're going to jump into it. Here we go. Come on, share what? Share this. Boom. All right, so this evening we are going to be talking about, we're pulling from the section using affirmations. And that's what we're going to be talking about this evening. This is coming from the ebook, A Different Kind of Living, which is available on my website under the, so I think it's the ebooks tab, but you can look on there and look for ebooks and you'll see it. All right, so affirmations for me have been so powerful because, listen, we may know all of these beautiful things. We know that, we shouldn't doubt, we shouldn't fear. We are of the same source of life that creates the world. We're powerful, the most high is powerful. We may know all of these things, but then life hits us, right? So we have these conflicts, we have these struggles, we have these up and downs, we have these polarities of life, these dualities of life that causes strife sometimes, right? And so it's a necessity for us to establish ways for us to stay balanced, for us to keep our peace, for us to be able to sit in our silence, in our stillness, so that we can be led by our spirit, okay? And one of the powerful ways to do that is to use affirmations. Now, I didn't break it all the way down in this book, but I want to talk a little bit about the depth, like understanding the depth of affirmations. They're not just feel good things, they're not just something to feel better. It's actually an energetic science to utilize the affirmations, from the vibrations of the sound that's coming from your voice, to the words that you are using, the meaning behind the words. Anyone who knows me, who tunes into the meditations on Mondays, or who is a part of the tribe, know I like to break down words, etymologies. Where does this word come from? What's the root vibration of this word? What's the root meaning of this word? And I also talk about how it's important for us to be careful of the words that we speak. Be careful and also intentional of the words we speak, because our words can either place us in heaven or it can place us in hell. It can either encourage us or it could sabotage us, right? So using affirmation, words stated with intention and confidence are powerful tools to use to help you to stay in alignment with your heart's desires. They challenge and help us to overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts, one of our worst enemies. When you repeat them often and believe in them, connect with them, feel them, it raises your vibration and places you back in alignment with the universal current of abundance and infinite opportunities. And then I listed a few of these. So here's the thing, the voice metaphysically. Metaphysically, voice is the bridge to creation, okay? It is that space when you are voicing, you are taking something from being formless to being formed. Literally, the voice have vibration to it. It has a frequency. My voice has a frequency. Oftentimes, I hear people say your voice is so soothing, not pat myself on the back. But no, seriously, some people have certain voices. They have voices of command. They have voices of soothing. They have voices of alarm, so voices actually have frequencies. This is why when the Muslim brothers and sisters or the Islamic faith sing their prayers or their ayats, is that much more powerful. This is why when you go to church and they're singing praise songs or worship songs, you can feel it. You can feel that vibration of it. It can get into your emotions. That voice and that vibration stirs emotion. And what do we know about emotions? Emotions put things into motion, all right? Emotion sparks creation. When you begin to emote and you begin to feel, you begin to spark creation. So this voice is a tool that can get you emoting towards the desire that you're having, right? Or towards peace or towards abundance. It can get that emotion directed towards that, utilizing your voice. So you can do that by speaking things that are positive, but as it said in the ebook, we can sometimes affirm negative in our lives. And a lot of times the negative, quote unquote negative, I say, I'm the word negative. I actually say imbalanced, or out of alignment. But that negative comes from, when you oftentimes say, I don't want this, I don't want that. You are affirming what you don't want. But the thing is, the universe, this omnipotent source of life, does not hear the word don't. If you're thinking about something you don't want or you don't desire, think about what your vibration is letting off. So what your vibration is letting off is exactly what you are attracting. So this is why I tell people, be careful with saying what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. Switch that up. Talk about what you do want. Every time you feel like saying what you don't want, what you don't want to do, what you don't want to have, what you don't want to look like, what you don't want to feel, try to switch it and say what you do want to feel, what you do want it to look like. Let's try that out. And that will steer that emotion and that vibration toward what you actually want. All right. So affirmations, one of the things, this is, take note on this. Here are the 3 most important things when it comes to affirmations. The words that you use. Okay, I didn't talk about it in here, but you want to make sure you use words, again, that you desire. So your affirmation shouldn't say things like, I don't want stress in my life. It should say what you do want, what you do desire, right? It should say, I am stress-free. As a matter of fact, maybe don't even use the word stress, okay? Maybe try to find a word that is in alignment with that stress-free life. Words like ease, I am at ease, words like freedom, things of that nature, right? So words are important. Also, the length, or I would say the ease at being able to remember it and recite it. Okay. It's okay to read affirmations, but it's also good for you to really get to know them so that they can be readily available for you and easy for you to recite. I use affirmations when I'm ever feeling that nudge, that tingle of stress or fear or any kind of uneasy feeling. I go to my affirmations, and some of my favorite affirmations are, everything is in divine order. Everything is always working out for me. And another one is, it has nothing to do with me. And that's what I say when people are going through their own thing and project it on me. I say to myself, it has nothing to do with me. Okay, that's an affirmation. Those are like my 3 go-tos. So the ease, the length of it, or, the ease in you being able to remember it. And I would say the 3rd thing regarding affirmations, again, it was the words that you use, being careful with your words, making them powerful and also in alignment with what you're actually desiring. Also, the ease at being able to remembering them and saying them. And the 3rd one is, you have to use them. Get accustomed to using them. Okay, getting accustomed to using them. Put them on stickies and put them on your mirror, in your room, your bathroom. Put some stickies in your car. I keep a little index card in my car. Whatever you have to do to use them, make sure you use them. Here are some powerful ones by our sister, or our teacher, Louise Hay. Louise Hay, and these were influenced. I kind of switched them up a little bit, and that's a good technique you can use. You can find affirmations online, anywhere. You can just type in, love affirmations, affirmations to help with stress, affirmations to help keep your faith, affirmations. You can just type in anything. They're so fine. You can take those and then kind of make it into your own language or tweak it a little bit, because again, that first principle or that first suggestion is, make sure the words are in alignment with what you're desiring, right? So I am never stuck. I can always change my thinking. I love that. I am never stuck. I can always change my thinking, because sometimes we get caught up in our beliefs, and our beliefs take us down a road that we don't even want to go on. But we're so caught up on what we believe and what we've agreed with ourselves that we get stuck in situations that we don't even have to be in if we just change the way we think, change our beliefs. Beliefs are only thoughts we keep thinking. Another one is, I am on a wonderful journey of change and growth. I am on a wonderful journey of change and growth. This is a good one to use when you're coming into conflict with things, when you're really finding yourself struggling with certain things. You know, this is to affirm that this struggle, this challenge, is only for growth. It's like when you're doing muscle training in the gym. You know, in order for it to grow, you know that you have to find that struggle. It has to hurt. It has to be a strain on you in order for that muscle to grow. And as a matter of fact, when you stop getting that strain, then you know you need to up the weight. You need to up your challenge more so you can grow. So that affirmation, I am on a wonderful journey of change and growth. It helps to simmer you down when you're going through those challenging moments, to remind you what they are there for, because we have to have our duality and polarity in life, right? Yeah. My healing is already in process. You know, healing is one of those tough things where we don't see it immediately, but it's happening. But you know, when in the process, it could get rough sometimes. So you have to remind yourself it's already done. It's already in process. It's in process right now. I love and respect my body. I will allow the love from my heart to wash through me and cleanse anything that does not serve me. I trust my intuition. That's a big one. It is connected with the infinite wisdom of the universe. My intuition is always on my side. I'm willing to forgive. I forgive myself and others, and I set myself free. I release myself from past hurts. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. I am grateful for every moment. Each moment of the day is a blessing, and so forth. So in the book, we have 21 of them. Okay. I challenge you to choose one or two or three or more, however many you desire, to utilize during the week. You know, use this book to choose your affirmations. These are very powerful one. And again, the teacher who offered, this one is highly influenced by her, is Louise Hay. She actually has some great affirmations. I believe she has some videos that has affirmations where she's speaking them almost like a meditation. So look Louise Hay up. If you don't know her, you definitely need to know who Louise Hay is. She is one of the leading teachers on metaphysics. And she teaches things like, if you have a shoulder ache on the right side, metaphysically, what does that mean? So it's good for us to know that, because our physical pain is just a physical manifestation of an energetic imbalance. And so knowing that metaphysics, if your back is hurting constantly, if your right side, you keep getting injured on your right side, your right foot, your right leg, your right knee, you know, there's something metaphysic behind that and why you're dealing with that. If you have certain cancers, breast cancer, colon cancer, cervical cancers, it's some type of metaphysical reason why you're dealing with that issue, okay? And that's that for affirmations. I'm going to stop the share for a second and just tune into the chat just to do a post check. Make sure everyone is hearing me. Make sure you are seeing me. Greeting everyone who is just coming on. Give thanks for you all joining, saying hey. If y'all could give me a shout out in the chat room, that'll be great. Just to give me a thumbs up if you're hearing me okay. And ask any questions that you may have at this point in regards to affirmations, okay? And I would love to hear your feedback on the utilization of affirmations in your work, because I know a lot of you are on here already use affirmations. Hey, Crystal, you hearing me okay? You all know we've been struggling with this technology during Mercury retrograde. So I want to make sure everybody's hearing me. Oh, Lord have mercy. I get a thumbs up from Anita. Hey, Anita. Okay. If there are no questions or feedback in regards to affirmations, we will move to our morning routine. Shout out to everyone who's online. I have Nicole. I have 706-394-6062. I got my sister Into online. Crystal, give thanks for being online. Jocelyn is online. Alicia is online. Damon, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is online. Anita, Sharice, Amina, 912-429-1882 is online. We give thanks. I hope I shouted out everyone who is online currently. If you are watching this as a replay, I give thanks for you watching as a replay. And I must say, please do tune in live when you can, because you can ask questions as Alicia is asking right now. And it just makes it that much more fun and engaging when we are able to talk to each other and raise your hand as Crystal is doing and engage, you know. So I'll take a few questions right now and then we'll move on to the morning routine. In regards to affirmation, do you think it's important to focus on one thing? I think it is, I think it's your preference, you know. Do what's best for you. Some cycles and seasons, you can focus on several different things, while other ones you are laser focused. You know I have those type of seasons where I'm laser focused. I just came off one and still kind of ended, and that's with my health. Hey, Nadana, that's with my health. I was just laser focused on my health. So most of the things that the affirmation I was using was in regards to my health, okay? Holistic health, whatever that, my wellness, because I know my wellness is my wealth. And so as I persisted at working on my currency and my currency flow, I knew my health was associated with my currency, my wealth, you know. So wellness was my big thing, you know. Instead of saying I want more money, I desire more expansion as far as resources and all of that, I said, let me get well, because I know my wellness matches me up with my flow of currency and wealth. So I hope that answers your question, Crystal. Thank you for that question. Crystal says, I definitely benefited from affirmations tremendously. Me too. It keeps me in alignment, you know, because it's always something going on. And so as things are happening, you know, you want to just make sure you're staying in alignment. That is key. You have to stay in alignment. Shout out to everyone who just tuned in, to LGK20 plus. Give thanks for tuning in. To my sister Nadana, give thanks for tuning in. I also have a question here. It says, since I've gotten the book, I have been carrying a pouch each day with a few affirmations and my crystals, okay, for the day. And even some days I use the essential oils for the day as my desk. I do believe it's been calming me, but am I doing too much? Girl, you can never be doing too much, honey. I have an incense burner in the back. I have my throat chakra stone right here, my citrine stone right here, so I can be able to channel and speak from the Most High, not my ego. And so I can be able to shine, and my glow can go through this computer to you all so it can glow and give you all some inspiration and healing and all that good stuff. I have a certain herb that I'm drinking because I'm doing this session. So it's never too much intentionality. I don't think so. In my humble opinion, I don't think it's ever too much intentionality. I believe what I would say is this: without all of this, my stones, my herb, my incense, and all of that, I still should know that I know without a doubt that all is well, and my desire is going to be actualized through this session. My desire for this session to be impactful, to be received with an open heart, open mind, should be able to actualize without all of that. So what I can say is it becomes overboard when you're depending upon the tools in order to be able to actualize, because really the magic is within, you know. These are just tools, you know. I say this all the time. Before there were these tools that mechanics use, they used to fix cars by hand. But now that they have the tools, they can fix it more efficiently. They can fix it faster, you know, all those different things. So that's the same way with our tools, you know. Now that mechanic, if it's a good mechanic, he can do it without it. He can make it happen. I saw it happen in Cameroon when I had visited Africa, and they didn't have none that we have, and they was out there fixing 18-wheelers by hand. But if they had the tools, they could do it faster, because that truck was on the side of the road for at least 4 of those days I was there. And they was on the 5th day, they was celebrating, drinking wine and eating their lunch, celebrating the fact that they had fixed this truck and they was on their way. So it was a beautiful thing to see. And I know that if they had the tools, they would have used the tools to make it get up and running faster than 5 days. That's the same way with the tools that we use. I hope that answers the question. Crystal says, I need to take some of those notes, Alicia. Oh, okay. I do believe it's helped me in the long run, since I don't always have it all with me and it's becoming internal. Excellent. So it's definitely a beautiful tool. There are definitely beautiful tools to use to while you're in the process of making it intrinsic, you know, something internal that just automatically happens. So definitely a beautiful thing. But please do not get me wrong. You don't have to depend on these things. These are just tools for us to use, okay? All right, beautiful. Let us continue. So morning routine. Okay, why are you over there? Let's not be over there. Let's come over here. Okay, why? Whoa. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Stop share. Okay. Now. View share. Okay. I guess I can drag this over. Yes. Boom. All right. Incorporating daily routine. Now, this is one that I typically follow. Let me say this. From the affirmations to this morning routine, make it your own, okay? This is just a suggestion on what to use or what to do. So you can utilize this, but also try it out for at least 2 moon cycles, okay? 2 moon cycles, meaning 2 new moons, 2 full moons, to see if it really is impactful for you, if it comes with a level of what I can definitely say, even before I get it, make it where you can be consistent with it, okay? Doesn't have to be this detailed. It can be detailed. Create a morning routine that you can be consistent with, that is in alignment with what you're needing, all right? This is just a suggestion, but, you know, pretty good one. All right, so number 1, I'm not going to off, but I'll definitely just, you know, in essence, what each one is. So this first one, I try to be just quiet when I get up, you know, trying to be in my mind, you know, I'm not trying to a whole lot. I usually have just some kind of flute music on or hertz frequency on, and just kind of let the day begin and observe my thoughts, not get too wrapped up in my thoughts, just kind of observe them. I do engage like my calendar, like what I have going on that day. But outside of that, I'm not jumping into a whole lot of conversations, definitely not jumping on an email, definitely not jumping on my text, not jumping on social media or anything like that first thing in the morning. You know, I think it's very important or very impactful if we are still and quiet in the morning time, okay? And this is why. The morning time presents to us a space where our energy is very much so in alignment with the universe, or with with your heart's desires, with peace, with joy. Now that's which in reflection, I maybe should have said this in here. That's if you went to bed on a good note. Because sometimes we go to bed stressed and we wake up stressed, because you take your stress and worries into your sleep, which generally goes into your sleep world, and then you wake up with it on your mind. Have you like going through a breakup or going through something real stressful, and like you can't even hardly sleep. And then when you do sleep, you have these bad dreams. And then when you wake up, it's like you feel that gut, like, oh my God, oh, I gotta face this again. So your sleep even and is important too. Clearing your mind, not looking at too much craziness before you go to sleep, not really engaging your mind too much except for something positive before you go to bed, and then being able to with the flow, in alignment with the flow of the universal current of peace, abundance, love, joy, stress free. So being quiet, keep that balance that you have achieved while you're sleeping. Because what really throws us out of alignment are our thoughts, all of these different doing, all these things we get entangled in and engaged in. That really throws us off of our alignment. And so sleep is like if you got a whole lot going on, that's taking you out of alignment, I say take a nap. Before you do anything, just clear your mind and take a nap because you slow that energy down so that it's not drawing you towards what you don't want, or the negative and all those different things. And then it puts you in a place where you can kind of start at that basic level of infinite opportunity, right? Infinite potentiality. And then you can go from there and you choose which way you're going to go from there. But after you wake up, you're really in a space where you're like, okay, another day to make a way, another day to create, another day to experience God, another day good and all, another day to watch it unfold, another day to exercise my faith, another day to activate my prayers, and that's how you really should start your day, in that space. I found myself just recently literally starting to say, all right, another day to make a way. And what I mean by that for me internally is not just like I'm on the grind. It's more like another day to see God, another day to see the glory of the Most High. Mainly because I don't know what, I don't have no plan. I don't know where this stuff gonna come from. And I'm able to laugh. Years ago, I laugh at that place because I'll be stressed, like, oh my God, where is it gonna come? How is it gonna happen? Da, 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 da. How is this vision gonna come true? I need to do this, I need to do that. Now I'm like, hey, all right, God. Here we go. And it's a beautiful space to be in because there's something miraculous happening, right? All miraculous happening because I'm out of the way of it. I'm not in the way of it. I'm out of the way of it. So being quiet, not rummaging through your emails or, trying to figure something out and all that good stuff is a beautiful way to experience, to start your day. All right. The next one is drink water. If you're not drinking water, I try to get in at least 4 cups in the morning. And my 4 cups, I drink out of this quartz bottle. So if I drink one whole quart, I know that, I've drank my 4 cups in the morning time. This is just to activate. Our body needs water. It's predominantly made of water. It needs water for our brain to flow. Our brain and our body is so essential. It's our mind goes, and we know our mind is our garden. This is where our seeds are being planted. This is so if you imagine a plant that hasn't been watered, like I know the plants at the den be like, why haven't you watered me? They be droopy, changing colors, looking all sad. And that's how our life is, and our body is, and our mind is when we don't keep it hydrated. So that may be something that's real simple. It's so essential. It's so essential. Around here with the dry life because you don't want to drink water. Okay? Just think, dry body, dry life. Okay? Dry body, dry mind, which equals to dry life. Because mind matter. Okay, so drink your water. It says try to drink at least 4 cups of water before ingesting any food in the morning. This will help with the detoxification of the body spiritually and physically, and help give your body and mind a boost for the day. So don't drink that juice, don't drink that coffee, don't drink that tea, don't drink nothing. First drink water. Okay, first drink water. Then you can drink the other or eat your food or whatever. Break your fast. But also keep in mind that breaking your fast, what you put in your body first is important too. But I didn't go all the way into that, but your physical health definitely is right there in alignment with your spiritual health and wealth. The next thing in the morning time, set your intentions. I had to, someone told me, one of the elders who I have studied under said to me once, be more intentional and be more mindful about your movements during the day. He said, even think real, he said, visualize yourself. It could be simple. You go into the store, visualize yourself before you go in there. How's your experience going to be, or when you get in your car, just visualize your day before you go. And he said, you will see that much more how being intentional really scripts your life out, like a real script in a play, and your life plays out exactly how you intended to. The more you are mindful and the more you are in tune with your mindfulness, being that mind becomes matter. Okay, so consciously set your intentions for the day. I intend to inspire. I intend to, it says, when setting your intentions, don't just think about what you intend to do. Consider, how do you desire to feel? How do you want to think? How you want to speak, the impact you like to make on others. Once you have contemplated, choose or create affirmations in alignment with your intentions and speak them throughout the day. Feel free to of your own. All right. And lastly, meditation in the morning. Okay, let me pause for a second because my thing is saying something. So let me just pause for the cause. Pause for the cause. Y'all give me a thumbs up if all is well. I just got a little notice that my internet is might be acting a little silly. So y'all let me know if all is well on you all's end, and then we will continue. Okay, cool beans. Are we experiencing any buffering on your side? Because I'm just going. Let me know, then I'll keep going. It's the last things. I can hear you. You were breaking up a little. Okay. All right. Am I back clear now? Full effect? If my mama saw me putting that lip gloss on, she would be like, don't do that during this broadcast. Don't tell my mama. Okay. I love my mama. She's so AKA. I got any AKAs or Deltas online. Lord have mercy. My mama wanted me to be a legacy so bad. Like, I'm not into it, Mom. I'm not into it. All right. We good to go, y'all? Thank you for your patience. Yeah? Continue? Okay, good. All right, so meditation. I put in an actual example of meditation here. It includes the breathing, chanting, good. It's good to have chants in there. You can and I wanted to put in here, feel the Most High or God's, whichever you want to call it, response. Okay, sometimes we be in such a hurry that we don't even take the time to listen. But it's good to just kind of pause for the cause and don't like look for an answer, but like just be still, because sometimes the answer comes as a feeling, it comes as an idea, it comes as an inspired thought, an inspired action. And so give it a little time, give it a little time. And then your transition out of your meditation is very important too. So don't just jump right out and okay, done. Going to the next thing. Like, take some time to just sit in that feeling and really become one with that vibration that you have established through through the meditation. And that oneness, it makes it where you're taking that vibration into your day and you're not losing it. Because I hear a lot of people say, I can be in meditation in the morning time, but then by lunchtime, I'm cussing people out of my job. You know what I'm saying? It's like the more you deepen your practice with meditation, the more the understanding and the connection and all of that will help to redirect that energy that you usually experiencing when you fall into that doubt and when you fall into that fear or sadness or anger. That meditation, the insight that you gain and the strength, that you gain in that meditation really should change the way you're functioning in life, and so just keep practicing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Deepen your practice. Deepen your practice. What do I mean by deepen your practice? Practice different type of meditations. I do have a meditation album coming out very soon. Prayerfully, all goes well, definitely by the end of the year or at the beginning of 2020, that will be released. That will help you, and it'll be something that you can continuously listen to. I have a YouTube channel that has the motivation and meditations on there as well. For those of you who tune in to my new moon and full moon meditations, you have links that are still active that no one else have. They're unlisted links to new moon and full moon meditations that can by all means be used on other days. It doesn't have to be used on new moon and full moon. They're a powerful meditation that can be used anytime. So deepen your practice, really practice your meditations. Aside from what I have to offer, there are so many meditations online. Some of my favorite ones are Abraham Hicks meditations. I'm just running into this guy, Joe Dispenza. He has some meditations online. I have this one of my favorite prosperity meditations that's online. Like, you can find almost any kind of meditation. You do morning meditation, evening meditation, meditation for stress, meditation for the solar plexus, meditations for all the chakras, anything. So utilize that meditation and deepen your practice. And one of the best times to do meditation is in the morning, because again, when you wake up in the morning time after resting, you are in alignment with the universal current of abundance. Yeah. So it's really good for you to use that meditation, do those meditations in the morning time, because it's that much more powerful in the morning because of that alignment in the morning time. Okay. I got that notice again that we're buffering. Y'all know the Mercury retrograde doesn't fully end to December the 7th. So we give thanks that we are still here. Give me a thumbs up to make sure we are still here. And that really closes out the content part of this, and we can jump right into Q&A. Excellent. Thank you, Cherise. We can jump into Q&A. Shout out to everyone who has tuned in after I did my shout outs. Lady T is online. Peace, Lady T. Is this Lady T from my sister from the salon? Yeah? No? Let me see. Who else is on that I did not shout out? Not sure, but anyone who I haven't shouted out, salute. Give thanks for you all tuning in this evening, sharing your time and space with me. I do have a hand up. Lady T, I see your hand. Do you have a question? I will unmute you 1 second, and then you can ask your question. Kimberly is online. Hey, Kimberly. Lady T, you are unmuted, so you can ask your question if you desire.
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me, Lady T? Okay. Well, I can unmute you again once we get the audio going, if we can. and then you can ask your question, or you can ask it in the chat room if you have access to that as well. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Well, hello. It is a pleasure spending time with you once again. I don't know how to use it, so it's, apologize for my technical difficulties.
No problem.
I just wanted to say thank you for all your dedication. Don't have a question right now. I've had the book. I had the book for quite some time. Matter of fact, I'm using it. I just finished my meditation, so I'm going to have to do the replay.
Nice.
And I just want to encourage you to keep going. You've touched so many lives, and the spirit that you have, it permeates to different and many territories through me to others. So thank you for your dedication, your discipline, and your heartfelt, because you are growing me up as well. And the things that I get, I'm passing it on to you, because I know it's the enrichment that you've given me. It is permeating to me, serving others. So thank you.
Wow. Give thanks, sister. Give thanks. Give thanks. I really appreciate love. I really, really do. You know, I've been a teacher for many years, and as teachers, we know that you oftentimes you just have to do it from the heart, because sometimes you don't know if what you're doing is impactful. Many times you do know because you see it, but sometimes you don't know. So whenever you all share your love and appreciate love, you know, I really appreciate love. It's really, truly fuel for me. Really, truly it is. So give thanks, Lady T. Give thanks. Give thanks. Alicia says, ditto. Amina says, ashe. Oh, give thanks. Give thanks. I appreciate love you all, because you all are giving me the space to exercise my passion and my inspiration, and, you know, what I feel I'm here for. So, you know, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be an impact. Anyone else have any questions in regards to the content, in regards to the ebook, you know, from the session 1, we talked about colors, using colors of the day, and we talked about colors, and what else did we talk about? Can't recall off the top of my head, but from session 1, those of you who were tuned into session 1. Gemstones for the day. Amina Bina, we going into gemstones on session 3. So you're going to have to tune in for session 3. We're going to get into gemstones, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper than what the book goes. So that's the benefit of tuning into these sessions, is you get more than what the book is tuned into. So yeah, we'll get into that one in session 3. Any other questions on affirmations and daily routine? I would love to hear what are some of you all's go-to affirmations or daily routines, and how you have been impacted by practicing daily routine. Is there anyone on who has utilized the daily routine that I laid out in the ebook? I would love to hear your feedback on that daily routine as well. Even if it's just a part of it, like maybe you just incorporate sitting in silence. Yeah, I see Amina says she incorporated sitting in silence in the morning, for sure. And one of the things that people have an issue with sitting in silence is their thoughts begin to go, right? Because we have an issue with monkey mind. You know, one thing that really helps with the monkey mind is to go on a silent fast. Even if you can't be silent, which I'm definitely, I encourage you all, if you have not yet, to join the tribe. queenyenn.com/join. I'm saying that because I will be encouraging the tribe the official tribe, because I know y'all hear me saying the tribe. Okay, so we have the tribe. That is just like all of my peoples. You know what I mean? If you're connected with me, you're a part of my tribe. We also have the official Oyun Ministries tribe, where we do a little bit more gathering. We have a little bit more personal time. They spend a little bit more time with me online and in person, just with learning and sharing and sharing space and helping each other out and communing together. And so what I'm going to be encouraging and sharing with the official tribe members is a silent retreat that's coming up next year in April. There's going to be a silent retreat, and the silent retreat are always powerful. Silent, if you never experienced a silent retreat, it is something that's quite powerful. It takes discipline, but it's also something that when you walk away from it, you have grown so much and learned so much that you know it's worth it, you know? And so that really helps with that stillness and that silence. So you're able to get in a space where you're in alignment with your energy and you're really able to feel, hear, and experience your inner voice. And you're able to experience it without all of that doubt and monkey mind. So that is the beautiful part of silence. So one way to help with that monkey mind when you're sitting in that silence is to practice more silence. You know, silence your phone more often. Take social media fasts more often. Pause on going out so much. You know, have some more me time more often. Do more nature experiences like hikes or walks or whatever by yourself in silence. No phone, no nothing, just in silence. So that can help you to be more accustomed to your inner voice and your silence. That can really, really, really help. Another thing that helps is, oh gosh, another thing that helps is, oh my gosh, social media fast, sitting in silence. Another thing that helps, is to be observers of your thoughts. Be observers of your thoughts. Don't get entangled in the thought, okay? So you start to think about your day. You say, okay, I'm thinking about my day. Then you realize you say, okay, let me get back to my breath. And you just get back to your breath. You just observing it. You're not getting entangled in it. So it's not like, okay, now you think about this, now you think about that. You know how Instagram and Facebook, social media really messes with us because you can find yourself on one picture, then you click something else, then you click something else, then you click something else, then you click something. By the time you look up, 2 hours has gone by and you done went from this post of a little cute baby to some kind of documentary on ancient customs and baby rearing. You know, and it may be something great, but that's not, you know, it really helps. It really messes with us with our stillness. So taking that fast is very important, and being observant of your thoughts without like doing the social media tendency, without like you start to think about all different things. By the time you look up, you done thought about your whole day, what you gonna eat, the day before yesterday, what happened 10 years ago, the guy you wasn't supposed to be talking to, whatever you start to think about, you know. So you have to work on that. It takes work for you to be still. It definitely takes work to be still. Amina, I see your hand is up. Shout out to everybody who are just joining in. Be reminded that I will have a link for the replay of this so you can listen to it over again. And if you miss some of it, you can get that prayerfully. You know, Zoom has been acting up too. We give thanks for Mercury retrograde for all the benefits it has for us. And Lord, I'm ready for the conclusion so I can get my technology back 100%. Amina, I see your hand. Did you have a question? Let me put you on the mic, Amina, 1 second. Amina, you have the floor. You have the mic. Amina, can you hear me? I hear something of you, Amina.
Do you hear me?
I do hear you very clearly now.
Thank you for letting me on. I just wanted to, my question was, how long do you do the silence in the morning where I won't get the monkey mind?
Yeah, great question. Thank you. So my my morning routine is usually no more than about 30 minutes. Okay. So my silence is probably about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. And my silence is where I'm breathing as well. So I'm just, really just focusing on my breath, not thinking about anything except how my breath feel coming in through my nose and out through my mouth. That's it. That's how I'm able to stay focused. Okay. So that's what helps me from thinking, because I'm focusing on my breath. I may do different kind of breathing exercises where I'm just doing the regular breath, or I may hold it for a few seconds and then release it. I may do some humming, but because I'm so focused on the breath, my mind is not going. All it is focused on the breath. Okay. So silence and breath is the key. All right. Well, my key, because other people do other things. Like some people, what do they call it? Flame watch. So they'll light a candle and they'll stare at a flame. Some people listen to sounds, in the atmosphere. So they may listen out for the heater, the AC, the birds outside, but whatever you need to do to just kind of keep your focus squared on something just totally different than life, really, then that's silence. That's really silence. What we're silencing is the thoughts and the mind of life, of thinking about things. And I do that silence and breath for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then I may go into my affirmations, speak things that I desire into existence. And then I may be on my way. Lately, since my son has started back school and he started in a new school, and I have to take him in the morning time and I have to stay in meditation class in the morning, I don't do my momentum scripting until after that. So I'll do my morning routine, but also a part of my morning routine is after that meditation class that I do at his school, I go somewhere, have some tea, and do my momentum scripting. Okay, I didn't put that in the book. A lot of you all who follow me know about the momentum scripting. If you come to any of my retreats, my spring retreats or fall retreats, I teach you all momentum scripting, and we do it. We're going to be doing it during this spring retreat that's coming up. That, by the way, if you didn't know about that spring retreat is going to be in North Georgia mountains. So it's near, it's not a whole lot of travel. So if you found it hard to do my international retreats for the equinoxes, you definitely want to join me this spring with this. It's of course, it's more cost efficient because we're not traveling international. And it's also, you have the ability to just drive, even if you're from up top or west or whatever, you still have the ability to drive, but by all means, you can also fly in as well. But I teach momentum scripting, and we do that every day during the retreats, and people really see how impactful that is. And just because y'all on tonight, and I love y'all, I'll talk about the momentum scripting. So let me just show y'all my cute little journal that I have for my momentum scripting. I'm so proud of it. Nah, but I've had it for a little while now. So here's my little momentum scripting journal. As you see, it has like the universe. It actually says the universe. Right here, it has the elements. This up here is air and water and fire. That's the elements. Then it has animal, mineral, vegetable. Like the representation of the universe. I just really like that. So get in a journal that's, again, this is associated with your morning routine, something you can do every morning to help get the momentum flowing in the direction that you want it to go. So first, find you a nice little journal that's specifically for your momentum scripting. I don't do anything else in this journal, momentum scripting. This is like my book of life, of energy, of the flow. You know what I'm saying? So I really hold on to this. It's so cute. It has a little gold or whatever in it. But so the first thing I did is like put a little prayer in the front, just intentions for the journal. And then I started doing momentum scripting. So let me just choose one to give you an example. Sometimes it's pages. Sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll do the one. So Queen Yenn, right? That's what I'm momentum scripting about. Queen Yenn. Queen Yenn, this vessel of life and change. You can also write it just at the top, you know, remembrance, and then I just write. So what you do is you either write the word at the top or in the middle, like I did with Queen Yenn, either way. And then you begin to write words or phrases or anything that that comes to you when you think of a word that you put. I put teacher, national, global, powerful, healer, coach, speaker, mother, loved, adored, admired, well-known, highly respected, highly sought after, well-learned, experienced, expert, energy worker, manifestation coach, dynamic retreats, packed houses, confident, beautiful, beautiful long locks, very attractive energetically and physically, wealthy, connected, protected, successful, prosperous, vibrant, cool, stylish, fit, strong, always so chill, humble, down to earth, spiritual, reader, motivational speaker, high paid speaker, greatly supported, financially blessed, author of groundbreaking work, transformative, author of a groundbreaking transformative book and program, best-selling author, crystal lady, famous, interviewed globally, global tour, fearless, smitten, free, encouraged, supported. You know, that just kept going on and on and on. Clearly it went like 2 pages for that. And then the last one, of course, last but not least, grateful, right? And then it says giving thanks. I just close it out after I finish, after I get it all out, after I felt it all. And like during this moment, you should be feeling it, like you should be there, like, ooh, I feel it. I feel the tingles. I feel myself there. And then I close it out with giving thanks for the opportunity to be. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, that is momentum scripting. That is a part of my morning routine. And it's not so for those of you all who tuned in, boom, y'all got that little extra. So yeah, Amina, I know that was a long answer to your question, but 5 to 7 minutes is my silence time, and then I kind of move on, and then it extends over the span of like 3 or 4 hours because I have like, but you know, I have things that I definitely get in before I jump into life, you know, the living of things, kind of hustle bustle type of thing. Yeah. All right. Well, we're over a little over an hour now with this session. So we still have a little bit more time. I don't think an hour and a half is too long for a session, especially talking about things that can lead us to a blissful life. So I can hang out a little bit more if you have more questions in regards to affirmations or the content session, morning routine. Let's see. I'm forgetting the second thing. Oh, the days. Duh. Yeah, that's what we went over. We went over the energy of the days and color. So anyone else, if you could use the function to raise your hand or the chat, that would be outstanding. Let's see. If you have a question, you can actually unmute yourself. If you don't have, if you cannot the function of raising your hand or chat as well, you can just unmute yourself. I see some people are tuned in via the phone, so we give thanks for that as well. Before we close, and I forget, just while I'm thinking about it, you do, sorry y'all, I just got a notice that says, you've been doing a great job. Your credit score has went up over 60 points. Whoa. prayers of the righteous. Because that's one of my prayers. And look, I don't have the how. I just put it in my prayers and let the Most High do it. Give thanks to me. Just like giving thanks to the Most High. Whoa. See what they're talking about a little bit later. All right. Okay. So if there are, oh, wait, here we go. For affirmations, can we continue to say the same one until it manifests? Yes. Let me talk about the process of actualization. So here's the tricky thing about manifestation. We're always manifesting, and even when we don't see it, it has manifested, right? The actualization is what we're waiting on and anticipating. So what first came to mind when I read that is, if you're finding that there's something that, see, I'm careful in saying it because time is like, it's relative. So I won't say taking too long kind of thing. What I would say is, this is more in alignment. What I would say is work on aligning with the vibration of that thing. Okay. If you're finding yourself not seeing the action of your desires, because it's already done. Once you put it out in the universe, it's already done. And the more energy you put toward, as well as the more you tune into the energy of it, for the lack of better words, quicker you'll see it manifest. So make sure to this question, Lady T, which is an excellent question. Make sure the affirmation that you really helped you to tune into the vibration of that thing. Okay. So work on evolving the affirmation, I would say. Like work on really feeling it and choosing the words that really helps you to really tune into that feeling. Like really like plug into that socket. And that is when you're really feeling it. Let me give an example. Instead of saying, I am wealthy, let's say that. I am wealthy. Think about what it feels like to be wealthy. And then build your affirmation around that. Okay, so maybe you will say, I am of the same source of life that created the worlds. Therefore, I have potential to actualize all of the resources that I need to provide my desires and my basic needs. Yeah, something like that. Like really tune into what it feels like to be wealthy. What is that feeling? It feels free. It feels fluid. It feels, and that's a good, that's that momentum scripture with that, because it really gets out a lot. And then you can build your affirmations from there. And that affirmation should be either igniting a flame or putting a flame out. So you could have a flame that's like inspiring you, or you can have a flame that's really making you uneasy. And so the affirmation should be either boosting your inspiration or when you need that encouragement. And so doing that really help with that. I hope that answers the question, Lady T. All right. Okay. This will help me in my prayers as well, feeling in moments of things. You're welcome. You're good. All right, y'all. Any more questions, comments, or anything else? 8:44. I give thanks for all of you all who have here for the entire session live. Those of you all who have asked questions, who have shared your feedback, expression, I really give thanks. I really do. This has been fun as always. This is definitely fun. This is my my lane right here, you know. This is teaching, talking, you know. Oh, and I just got a gift from my Bible too. Can I show y'all? Y'all want to see my gift from my Bible? Y'all can be like, what? Amina always calling me professor. Thanks again to all of you for thoughts and energy with me tonight. You're welcome. Oh, sorry, I read it kind of low. To even those who don't see the chat, Alicia says, thanks to all of you for sharing and energy with us tonight. I'm going to show y'all my gift because I'm really excited. So, got me a gift. Y'all know what this is. Any old school Southern Baptist, Pentecostal, OG folks know what this is. Right, a Bible cover. Look. Woo, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Y'all, isn't it so cool? You all know the project that I'm working on, because some of you all are a part of the group online already, on Facebook already. But for those who don't know, and it's so beautiful, and he got a little cover to it. I'm like, how's your birthday and you giving me gifts? So I am Purple for Royalty, and it has a in it. So beautiful. So people who knew me like 2 or 3 years ago would be like, what is Queen Yenn doing holding this Bible? Like, a Bible for real deal? That's what you're doing? But in my evolution and my journey, I have been led to return to the Bible. And so I am currently doing my own study, you know, preparing myself to teach the Bible on a metaphysical, and teach the metaphysics of the Bible, okay? And I am doing it because I feel that if you grew up in the West, most likely with a Christian background, most likely, for the most part, you know, some people did not. Some people grew up Muslim. Even if you didn't go to church or whatever, your grandmama, your mama were Christian, you know. And although, yes, the religion has been used for not so good, you know, book, if read metaphysically, like the Quran, like the Torah, like anything else, if you understand it metaphysically, you can truly find clear principles of life that can change your entire way of thinking, your entire way of functioning, and can send you to heaven, if you know it metaphysically. So as I began to study, I hit my Bible up. I was like, something just put in my psyche, because I was about to purchase a Bible because I was using the internet and app, and it was just like, I need a book. You know, when you study, you need a book. You need several books and like 2 or 3 notebooks. So all my researchers out there, y'all know. So I was about to, and I was like, nah, you know what will be dynamic and dope and meaningful and intentional and powerful and all that good stuff? It's if my Bible gets me a Bible or gifts me one. And so I hit him up and I was like, hey, a Bible laying around. And so of course he was excited because he always said, you're going to come back to the Lord one day and you're going to teach the word and it's going to be powerful. And I used to be like, no, I'm not. Ain't nobody trying to go and get on the good ship, Jesus. Don't nobody want that. Throw it all away. but you know, I was in my place. And I'm still, let's be clear. But you know what I'm saying? I got some entertainment. So he gifted me this evening. Y'all the first one to see it. Oh. So yeah. Okay. He has a nice little message in here for his daughter. For those who don't know, Yennenga, actually, look up the story Yennenga. If you don't know my name, it's Yennenga. Look it up. Very cool story, and it's very significant and so like in alignment with this whole thing with the Bible and getting back to the Bible and all that stuff. And actually means father's daughter. So much is in divine order, you know. Yennenga also means draw near and speak as well. So, anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all because y'all hanging out with me this evening. Excited to get it. I was like, oh, you got the cover and everything. That's so cute. Now, one shift I would make this into an unk. Maybe I can get somebody to make me one. My sister Crystal can probably put me something together. We can put us an unk on there. Anywho, so y'all, that's my gift that I was excited about sharing. She said, not throw it all away. Yes, girl, I was there. Throw it away. Good ship, Jesus. That was the first ship in the name of Jesus. So yeah, I was just ready to, Beautiful journey with many steps and stages. Alicia. Beautiful journey. Beautiful thing. Okay, I won't hold y'all no longer because I could be long-winded and I would hold you all forever. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't seen session 1, and maybe you may not know, it is posted on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe while y'all are there so y'all can get all the good stuff that I post on there. This will eventually be on YouTube. Yeah, eventually. This will be on YouTube. And I'm also going to replay link to you all this evening. As soon as we hop off, well, not as soon as we hop off, it's going to take it a second to sync up and all that good stuff and send me the link. And as soon as I get the link, I'll send it to replay so that you all can replay it if you desire. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do, if this was powerful for you, share it with your friends. Let them know what's happening. I'm doing this once per month. I'm committed to doing a free online class series, doing the sessions at least once per month. Y'all know I do the Monday meditation, so that's every week. And then I have the opportunity for you to get a more personalized coaching me if you join the official tribe at queenyenn.com/join. Queen, QUEENYENN.com/join. And then you can not only get these meditations and these classes, but also 2 online sessions, 1 in-person session if you're in the Atlanta area per month, and also members only retreat. I have a members only retreat that I do that we'll be doing annually. And of course, you all get VIP type discounts and stuff to events and stuff like that. So consider joining queenyenn.com/join. I also accept love offerings too. Hey, so if you enjoyed this class and you enjoy all of the offerings and you feel compelled, I do accept love offerings with no shame. I accept much to and pray that it come back to you tenfold because your love and appreciation is always appreciated. Okay. Much love to y'all. A beautiful rest of the evening. And I hope to see y'all on the 12th, well, actually 12/11, the little session, the little talk I'll be having online to explain the energy of 12/12 and 12/21. And then we have our, of course, full moon meditation. That's going to be dynamic on December the 12th. Hopefully I can see you all on either one of those. If there's nothing else and all hearts and minds are clear, I will bid you all the rest of the evening. Kiss all the babies for me. Kiss family, hug the family. I much love, peace, prosperity to everyone. And I mean that. I pray that you all, everyone who's tuned in and everyone who is watching the replay, I pray that you experience so much peace, so much prosperity, and so much action. We speak all of that over all of our lives. Ashe. I mean, amen. And so it is. Peace, y'all.